Te tai e haruru ana, te awa e ngunguru ana refers to our hapu risk assessment. Tai Haruru and Ngunguru are two special places to our hapu. Tai Haruru is known for the heavy tides, while Ngunguru is known for the rumbling waters. Tai Haruru carries its waters all the way through to Ngunguru. This forms our risk assessment. Te tai e haruru ana, te awa e ngunguru ana. The risk assessment has been informed by He Kōrero Rapunga. This has three parts. The first part speaks to ngā atua Māori and their environmental realms. The second part talks to the cultural landscapes and sites of significance. The third part speaks to the diverse perspectives of hapu concerning risks and impacts to a changing climate. In Te Ao Māori, there are many atua. For our risk assessment, we have focused on 13 atua Māori that are prominent and relevant to our hapu. Papatuanuku is the foundation of our whenua. Here we're looking at land degradation, contaminated soils, invasive species, and many more. Ranginui represents the sky and space above the earth. The climate vulnerabilities to Ranginui include air pollution, light pollution, and changes in cloud cover. Tamanui Te Rā is the atua of the sun and the provider of light and heat. Climate vulnerabilities to Tamanui Te Rā include extended drought and changes in growing seasons and thermal stress in marine life. Te Marama, the moon, is the conductor of lunar cycles, tidal influence, and nocturnal ecology. Tangaroa is the atua of the moana and is a prominent atua that we experience on a daily basis in our hapu. The climate vulnerabilities to Tangaroa include loss of mahinga kai and tauranga ika, loss of fish spawning habitats, rising sea levels, storm surges, and increased currents. Moana tū i te repo is the atua of the swamp. The climate vulnerabilities to Moana tū i te repo include wetland degradation, flood management issues, and biodiversity loss and decreased water quality. Moana tū i te wao represent the inland freshwater lakes in the Ngāhere. Climate vulnerabilities to Moana tū i te wao include altered wetland hydrodynamics and compromised freshwater catchment areas. Waiariki refers to the freshwater. The mahikino to our wai include aquifer depletion, increased extraction pressure, reduction in recharge areas, impact on water supply, and increased risk of water shortage. Tāne mahuta is the atua of the Ngāhere, of which we have many within our rohe. The kino to Tāne mahuta includes deforestation, Ngāhere fragmentation, changing Ngāhere structure, loss of native bird species, and the reduction of rongoā availability. Tāwhirimatea is the atua of wind. We recognise the kino to Tāwhirimatea includes increased storm intensity, erratic wind patterns, and increased wind-borne diseases that are spread. Ruau moko is the unborn child of Papatuanuku and lays within the whenua. Ruau moko is the atua of earthquakes, volcanoes, and movement in the earth. Climate vulnerabilities to Ruau moko include shifting tectonic stress, seismic shockwaves, and shifts in ocean currents. Tūmatoinga is the atua of war. Tūmatoinga's association with pakanga highlights the conflicts that can arise over resource use, conflicts over land use, and damage to historical sites. Across the cultural landscape, many wāhi tapu are at risk of going underwater, and our pā are experiencing erosion which are exposing kōiwi. Coastal caves in ana are going underwater. These challenges require us to think differently about the climate and the solutions required to navigate these areas. Ngā tirohanga o te hapu, ngā wero o te ao hurihuri refers to part 3 of the risk assessment. This part of the risk assessment gathers insights and perspectives from the hapu concerning the pressing challenges based in te ao hurihuri or the shifting environment. Through hui, whakawhiti kōrero and haerenga, we undertook a series of interviews with our whānau. They told us that on a daily basis they experience the changing environment and impacts to their kāinga. Some whānau spoke about the rising sea levels and the difficulty to be able to access the water and essential services. Other whānau talked about being able to gather mahinga kai. Kuia spoke about how the whenua and the awa have changed since they were tamariki. Some of the things the whānau shared with us included kōrero like, I remembered swimming in these waters as a kid and they were crystal clear. Now after every big rain we see paru, rubbish, and who knows what else is washing down the awa. Is really, really mamai. A kaumātua shared that when he was young, he could dive and see right to the bottom, even on overcast days. He says now, you can't even see your hand in front of you. One of the whānau mentioned that he would stop at the awa before he went to kura, grab a handful of pipi and eat them raw, straight from the water. That was his breakfast. A mokopuna spoke about, I understand why we put rauhui on the awa, but it's still hard. My whānau fished there for generations and now we can't. I just wish people took better care of the moana so we didn't have to stop using it. These are the statements that our whānau and hapu have shared with us during the risk assessment. Their kōrero has helped us to better understand our past and how we can assist them to be better prepared and more resilient in a changing climate.